Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for Been So Good by Elevation Worship featuring Tiffany Hudson. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel, give this video a like, and comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. Additionally, if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. Last but not least, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can certainly do that by clicking the three dots that are next to the like button, and you can go from there, and I really appreciate it. All right, well, I want to trade this young man for a guitar, and we'll be back in just a second. So here we go. All right, sorry I had to trade in Andy for a guitar, but it's all good. I'm here to teach you guys, and don't worry, it is bedtime for him, so he's actually upstairs ready to fall asleep. We hope. But anyway, you're going to need a capo for this song. You're going to put it on the 4th fret. And here are the chords you need to know. D, A, G, B minor, F sharp minor, and E minor. And there is a D over F sharp. Let's start with the F sharp minor. I prefer the bar chord version, so try to bar the entire 2nd fret with your index finger, and that would be the 2nd fret relative to the capo, which is the 6th fret of your guitar. Technically speaking, ring finger and pinky are going to go on the A and D strings of the 4th fret relative to the capo. And this is F sharp minor. Now, if you can't do the bar chord version, you can do the easier one. You can bar the bottom 3 strings, and then your ring finger and pinky go down on that A and D strings pressed down there. So you don't have to strum everything, and it's a little easier on the hand. Just no bass note. All right, for the E minor, put your index finger and middle fingers down on the A and D strings of the 2nd fret. For the A chord, put your index, middle, and ring fingers covering the D, G, and B strings. Just don't strum the low E string. For the D chord, put your index finger on the G string, 2nd fret, middle finger on the high E, 2nd fret also, ring finger, B string, 3rd fret. But don't strum the bottom 2 strings. And then for the D over F sharp, index finger, low E, 2nd fret, middle finger now on the G string, 2nd fret, ring finger, B string on the 3rd fret, but don't strum the high E. This is D over F sharp. For the G chord, put your middle finger down on the low E, 3rd fret, index finger, A string, 2nd fret, ring finger and pinky covering the high E and B strings of the 3rd fret. That's the G chord. And last but not least, the B minor. You can put your index finger again on that 2nd fret, barring everything except the low E now, and then your ring finger and pinky are going to go on the D and G strings of the 4th fret, but your middle finger will have to press the B string down on the 3rd fret. The easier one, I guess, high E string, 2nd fret, index finger, middle finger, B string, 3rd fret, ring finger, pinky go on the D and G strings of the 4th fret, but it doesn't sound as full. So it's still a B minor, but just a little thin, but it's what your hand can do. So don't be too hard on yourself. You can do the easier version for now, and then try to form that chord as much as you can. Every time you pick up the guitar, try to form that F sharp minor bar chord as well as that B minor bar chord as well. All right, so don't worry. I'm going to put the chords on screen for you. I'll say them as we go along, and I might actually teach you that lead line as well that the electric guitarist and piano player is playing. All right, let's go for it, and I'll see you in a bit. D, F sharp minor, G, A, 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 G, A, B minor, G, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, D, F sharp minor, G, A, D, F sharp minor, G, A, D, F sharp minor, G, A, G, A, B minor, G, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, B minor, D, A, G, E minor, D, A, E minor, B minor, D, A, G, B minor, D, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, D over F sharp, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, E minor, D, A, D over F sharp, B minor, D, A, G, B minor, D, A, G, B minor, D, A, E minor, B minor, D over F sharp, A, E minor, B minor, D, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, E minor, D, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G, E minor, D, A, D over F sharp, B minor, A, G. Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial, but let's start with the strumming pattern. Honestly, there's really one main strumming pattern throughout the song, and it's kind of like a down, up, eighth note pattern. G, A, D over F sharp, and so on. Now, honestly, it's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But what I would suggest is hold your pick kind of loose, because you don't want to hold it too tight and then it gets caught up and you're slowly basically falling off the click track. So if your team runs with a click or you practice with a metronome, you want to make sure you're holding the pick very loose, or maybe actually just practicing some finger picking patterns. You might have noticed that I did some of that throughout the song. That's not necessarily part of the recording. I'm not going to show you how I do that, because that's something that I just personally do through worship. That's just some suggestions as you continue on in your worship ministry. Here is what the electric guitar and piano are doing. This is the intro to the song, starting from the 4th fret from the capo and playing on the D string. So you're really not moving too far. You're kind of staying within the first 5 frets of the capo, really ending around the 9th fret of your guitar. But here's how I'm playing that. Starting on the D string, G string 2nd, B string 3rd, B string 2nd, back to G string 2nd. That's the first part. So the ring finger, I like to play that with the G string 4th fret. You can also play an open B, but I like the tone that I'm getting from the G string 4th. Then B, that's the 3rd fret. High E string, 2nd fret. Now you can let it go, or you can play string 5th fret. Same kind of thing. And you might have noticed that I actually slid up to play that same note. That high E 2nd fret is actually the B string way over here on the 11th fret of your guitar. But it just sounds cool if I do it this way. And add a little bit of vibrato. So good. And honestly, you can do it any way you want. And since this is not an acoustic guitar part, maybe if you have to play the song during an acoustic set, just throwing some ideas out that you can use. Honestly, I'm sure that there's a perfect way out there that, you know, some guy from Elevation will later do in a later video for a tutorial. But this is just me explaining how I've heard it through my ear and just giving it to you. So on that note, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoyed this video and getting to see that electric guitar part, play it on acoustic, don't forget you can still donate to the channel by clicking the 3 dots next to the like button, and you can go from there, and I really appreciate it. But regardless, have an amazing week, and I'll see you soon. God bless.